Vicky here with you, and I'm back from vacation, and I wanted to share with you my journal. It ended up being a very chunky monkey. I did not play in it while I was away, unfortunately. However, I was exhausted, I guess, so I ended up spending a lot of time by the beach and just reading and listening to music and just enjoying the time over there. So, but I did take a lot of pictures, and I really wanted to make the journal quickly because we went from December 13th until the 23rd, and then it was Christmas time. So on the 25th, I spent the day printing out my pictures and then putting this together. And today, which is the 27th, my husband finished putting his last little notes. I'm still missing a couple of pictures, I think 2, just because I ran out of my sprocket papers, so I was not able to print them. I will be printing them as soon as I get my order from Amazon. I really love my sprocket. It's really, really useful. I had brought everything with me, all the stuff that I showed you on the previous video, but like I said, I just wasn't in the mood to create anything over there. But I did take the ephemera, and because I knew that I wanted to make something, and I had this beautiful journal from Jane, and it was the perfect journal for going to Mexico with the sugar skull. I mean, they're everywhere over there. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a flip through for you guys, but first of all, I want to welcome all the new subscribers. I was very, very surprised and happy when I got back and I looked at my channel and how much it grew and how much is still growing, and it blows my mind. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. I'm hoping that you're gonna like the content that I put out this year. I'm hoping to do more. My energy is coming back. The fact that, you know, we rested and I kind of we finished the kitchen and most of it. We still need to do the backsplash, but that's it. And after that, I'll be able to give you guys a tour. So I'm looking forward to that. And yes, so I want to create more content for you guys. If you have ideas, let them down in the description box below, because I'm looking for some ideas for new series. I'm going to continue, obviously, the card series because I know that's a favorite of everybody. And I'm going to try to do more recycling of Christmas cards. It's kind of hard because I don't get a lot of Christmas cards anymore, and a lot of the times when I get them, they're handmade, and I don't want to destroy those. So yeah, so I'll have to see. I'll guess when I come back to work too, I'll see how many they actually got while I was gone, and so that might do a few videos on that. And yeah, so just looking forward to knowing what you guys would like to see. I'm hoping to make content that you all like, and I know I have a lot of friends that just appreciate having videos and us just chatting together, but I also know that there's a lot of people out there that actually want to see content that's specific, but I'm not sure exactly to what. Obviously, my channel might not be for everybody's liking, and that's okay. I'm not looking for everybody to like what I do. I love to recycle, I love to reuse, that's for sure. I like sharing ideas with you guys, and if you're into that, well, you're gonna be happy with my channel. If not, well, obviously it might not be the right place for you guys. So this all being said, here's a flip through of this beautiful junk journal that was gifted to me. Thank God it wasn't too chunky to begin with. Like, it was thin. You saw initially before I went on vacation what it looked like. If you didn't, I'll try to remember to put a little iCard, so it should be yeah, over there, over here at the top. So if you're looking for that video of what I brought with me, you can look at that. basically what I did is I did this while I was at my dad's. So I brought the same supplies that I had brought on vacation with me, which was really easy because there wasn't that many, and I could just transfer them from one bag to the next, because obviously we weren't bringing the full luggage. And so I had the supplies that I needed to finish this off. So I used the closure, but I can't put it this way anymore because of the flap that I've added. So this is the side view. You can see that it's really chunky. So here, let's open it up. So at the front, I had this here, which was a little postcard. So I decorated the back, and I decorated it with the place we were staying at. And this is basically from the paperwork that we got from the travel agency, and it said when we were coming in, when we were leaving, how many days, who we were flying with, and the detail of the stuff. I put in our boarding pass and our itinerary, and then I put here that it was vacation 2019. And I've used a lot of my little stickers, so I was happy. I love using those because I don't use them a lot. I put it here, some of the travel to Cancun, some of the paperwork. And then this is a picture of the plane going there. This is from the travel brochure, a look of what the rooms look like. We didn't really take pictures of the room. I realized that after, which is strange. I should have, but anyway. And by the time I thought about it, the room was a disaster area, so it was not the time to take the picture because it had our suitcases and we were ready to take off. I did take the number of the room that we stayed at, so I used that here. And then I took a bunch of different pictures. So that's the pictures of hubby with the food the first night. And I love that there was already some backgrounds on some of the papers, and so it was really fun. Here I've used the tag to write a bit on what was going on. This is from the travel from the Transat, the air who we were traveling with, and they gave us a session of information. This is the view from the room. It was amazing. It was stunning. First time that we have view to the beach, and just amazing place. Really wonderful. And before I left for vacation, my employees had given me a pareo. So it's something you put over your bathing suit, and so I took a picture on my birthday with the gift that they had given to me. So I was quite happy. It looked really amazing. I was really lucky. Got an amazing team. Here we do, I should say that we always give each other a little birthday gift from the whole team, so everybody pitches in a bit of money, and I usually make the cards, but obviously for my birthday they purchased one. So it's very nice, very nice touch, and I love that they thought of, something for the vacation. So here there was already this little booklet, so I wrote a little bit in it, and I put in some pictures of where we were eating our breakfasts and lunches mostly. So view of the beach, some of the food that we had, hubby at the beach, and just here we saw a little Bernard l'ermite. I don't know how you say that in English. It's one of those little critters that go and finds a shell and inhabits until it gets bigger, and then it changes shell, finds another one. So it was funny to see those about. So me, and then some of the restaurants, beautiful, wonderful restaurants. We took the little bus service that they have in Mexico, which is called Colectivo, and we went to Tulum, which is actually some ruins, and it was beautiful, like really amazing time. I just noticed that my dad gifted this to me while I was at his house. So I used it in the journal to make a little tag, and I've put in some pictures, which was perfect because I needed some more space to put some pictures. So See those little tags from clothing? Just awesome. Here is the ticket to get in. We saw a lot of lizards, and very impressive. And they're all over the place, like really all over the place. I'm hoping that you guys can actually see some of the pictures. The view is just amazing. I put in the map of the place. And so yeah, I've used a lot of stickers and all kinds of things, and a lot of the things that had been included. Like for example, I was missing some papers to put, because here the paper is so dark I couldn't put anything on it and have the letters show. So I had another one of those little booklets that Jane made, but it was loose in the pocket, so I used it to for the papers. So I tore that apart and I used the papers, like here, those pages were from there, and it was the perfect background for this. And I added some of these little index cards so that my husband could put a little bit of writing. And here there's another little note that's in here, and some of the receipts from the purchases that we did. Purchased my kids some t-shirts from there. This was another day that we went in the Colectivo, but we went to Playa del Carmen, which is a shopping area, and it had beautiful trees full of flowers. It was gorgeous. So here, the Playa del Carmen, there was a map to the site with the list of the different stores that you could find. So I put that there, and on the reverse I've added some different pictures that we took when we were there. So I was surprised to see big names like Michael Kors and Bath and Body Works. I shouldn't be surprised, but still. Here I purchased a dress from this Patricia, and she makes the dress. So it was, I liked encouraging local people, local artists. We went to a Japanese restaurant while there. And then a lot of times it rained, however, so it was a bit sad. Like from the Tuesday to the day we left, it would rain. One day it rained the full day, which was this day. But the other days it would rain half a day, which is still kind of sad. So I didn't take as much sun as I would have liked, but it was still so warm and nice. We purchased some sand, some shoes that we could use to go into the water, because we did a lot of snorkeling. I saw a lot of fish there in the little lagoon that they had. It was the perfect area, and you had water to about a little under your neck, so it was perfect height to just have fun. And we used a lot of these little buggies to get around, because the resort is really big. It's actually quite a, it's four hotels in one. So this is our balcony. This was one of the days where there was a lot of wind. Here, that's where I'm missing some of the pictures from that meal. This is my husband's birthday, so I got him a surprise. The waiters, I told the waiter that it was his birthday, so they brought him a cake for lunch, and then I had asked the butler to do something for my husband's birthday, so they did. They put a big banner on the door, and then on the bed there was rose petals with the happy birthday and the cake, as well as some bottle of white sparkling wine and some chocolates. And these are the bracelets we wore when we were there, and this is on the way back. We ate at the airport, and this is the view of Montreal from above, because we were coming back at night. And then you've got the luggage to go to coming back. I left a little note that Jane had written to me, and this is the map of the hotel. the boarding pass for coming back, some of the flyers for information, and that's it. So this is my vacation journal. Like I said, it was it ended up being very, very chunky, but I love it, and I think it's a great souvenir of this trip. And if I had not done it like right now, I don't think I would have remembered all the details, because it goes really fast, and if you don't jot it down, well, you tend to forget. So I'm glad that I did. Now I've got this to keep my souvenir, and when we get older and we want to look back on it, well, we can look back into this little book. So that's it. I hope it inspires you to do the same if you go on vacation. Even if you don't, you can still document your life. It's a great way of using, and a lot of people ask, what do you do with junk journals? Well, this is what you do with them. So this is a great way of memory keeping, and that's usually very inexpensive. In this case, it was a cherished gift, but it could have been, I could have made something very similar very inexpensively. So that's that. So hope everybody's having very happy holidays with your family, whether it be other family members or your furry family. I know our furry friends are part of the family as family members just as much as human beings. So I hope that you are surrounded with love, and that's it for now. Bye everyone.